The two juries heard closing arguments first from the Attorney General's special prosecutor. Douglas Baker laid out what the state has maintained all along. Knaus and Peterson killed Vince Adamczyk at Peterson's home in August 1995 and then disposed of his body.
The two of them acting together, hand in glove, killed this man. Maybe it wouldn't have happened with each one alone, you know? Maybe it wouldn't have happened. He wouldn't have cared as much. Maybe Scott Knaus wouldn't have pulled the trigger. Who knows?
Peterson's attorney tried to convince the jury that his client was innocent. Knaus had concocted the story, he says, to put the blame on Peterson, maybe even planted those human remains on Peterson's property. Knaus's attorney reminded jurors that those remains were never positively identified as being Vince Adamczyk. Maybe he really did just leave the area, he says, to Canada or Mexico and disappeared. But it didn't take long for both juries to come back with verdicts. Both men guilty of first-degree murder.
I'm happy for the verdict. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, pretty happy. I feel bad for their families though, you know.
Adamczyk's sister says these last 20 years have been terribly difficult, much of that because she simply didn't know the truth about her brother's disappearance.
I often wondered what happened to him, how it happened, and every scenario I came up with was nothing like what happened. The actual killing was a lot worse than I ever dreamt.
In Manistee County, Tom Kramer, ABC 29 and 8.